Hello, Robotics Notes fans. Happy August 18th. It is currently 4:47 a.m. and welcome back after a long vacation to Robotics Notes Elite, like Animal Crossing. It's been a hot minute. Let's load the data. The last day of the Obon holiday. I followed Akiho to the hangar to find Doc loading up Model 1's engine. Alright, I'm taking it. Okay, I'm counting on you. It's not your fault it broke. It's that damn Minato who sent us defective parts. Minato is the owner of Minato Motors. He's not a bad guy, but compared to Kamada Motors, he's less cooperative. But you're the one who mounted it without proper maintenance. Just remember that. I will. I'll give you the overhaul for free since you've been a regular customer as of late. I'll haul it back here once it's fixed. Catch you later. Thought I saw something. Doc gets on the truck loaded with the engine and takes off. That old man's been a lot nicer to Akiho these days. Maybe she's just been better about paying him. It's definitely professional of him, but it's also kind of cold how quickly he switches his tone. Akiho watches the truck drive off with a lonely expression on her face. Even after the truck vanishes, she's still standing in place. So you're gonna fix Model 1, eh? Yup. I feel bad about leaving it broken like that. You were always pretty attached to it. Yeah, I guess I am. Model 1 is outside of the hangar. The upper and lower body parts are still attached, but since the engine is gone, the bolts are barely in place. Seeing it lying out in the open like this is sad, even when compared to the years of neglect inside the hangar. The cover tossed over it is just the icing on the cake. Akiho walks over to Model 1 and lovingly puts her hands over the thin arm sticking out from the cover. Poured so much love into it, plus Misa designed it. He's like our child in a way. Well, I guess it's more accurate to say he's all the Robot Club's child. Don't they always say it's that the more troublesome a kid is, the more lovable they are? I think I finally understand that now. That's amazing. You're gonna be an awesome mom in the future. Aww, hee-ho. But you are halting development on him, right? Yup. I plan to have him built properly for another event, but not for the expo. I don't know when that'll be. But I'm thinking I'll just chip at him bit by bit, just like I've always done, even if I gotta do it alone. I think there are things I can do in parallel to Gun Build 2's development, too. What about the storage fee? The VP seems like she'd hate stuff like that. I'll just have to be persistent about negotiating. Persistent, she says. Ever since Akiho became president, she's mostly forced her way through things. A far cry from negotiating. But we gotta prioritize Gun Build 2 from here on out. Oh, a message. Speak of the devil, maybe? Akiho checks her phone droid and I step away. Subaru's inside the hangar. He's sitting at the work desk in the corner with an open notebook, writing something down. Didn't ask him to come in today, yet here he is nonetheless. And not just today, he's been dropping by every day since the day before yesterday. I asked him what he was doing here despite the hangar being locked, and he said he was designing Gun Build 2. Because he can't work at home, he willingly has been coming in during the Obon holiday to work. He's serious. Where's that indifference he was flaunting over the other day when Akiho asked him for help? But I suppose compared to Akiho, Subaru is far more reliable when it comes to robots, So things should be fine. I'll be liberated from babysitting Akiho for the time being. Seriously though, what exactly is Subaru staring at? I sneak up behind him in an attempt to take a peek and... Oh, this is... Kai! Subaru! Akio hurriedly rushes to the hangar. The time has come. The final battle is tomorrow. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but could you at least explain yourself first? Both Subaru and I are completely lost. What are you talking about? I just got a message from Tenoji-san. I told her that we'd accept Jax's support after all, and she got back to me even though it's a holiday. She's so nice. Anyway, she told us to come to the Space Center tomorrow since they'll be open again. So what's the final battle you mentioned? Isn't it obvious? We're gonna accept their help, but we gotta tell them we're making Gun Build 2 how we want to. We gotta stay firm on this, otherwise they'll take advantage of us. Just leave that part to me. I've polished my negotiation skills by butting heads with the VP. Butting heads? More like getting a one-sided beating. Tomorrow. Good timing. I was just putting together an outline we could use to discuss Prototype Model 2. An outline? You know, like a detailed list of ideas and such. We ignore technical things like budget and focus on how we could build a giant bipedal robot. I came up with a number of proposals, trying to stay as realistic as possible. If we can use this as leverage, I think the meeting should go smoothly. Would you like to read it beforehand? Subaru points to the notebook on top of the work desk. Akio looks at it with reservation. Then her eyes explode out of her face. Not literally, though. What in the world? Subaru, you're a full-blown pervert. She gasps in disbelief. Oh. That was quick. I guess I'll see you all tomorrow for another episode of Robotics Notes Elite like Animal Crossing. This is a lot shorter than the last few episodes were. See you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. I stopped the recording there. I stopped the recording after I said goodbye, everybody, and then I realized I didn't say Nochio. So now I'm recording again. Nochio!